I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me greatly, but nevertheless, you did just see morning weights, a little bit of a physique update, and currently cooking breakfast just before I tidy up and get ready for work. So right here, what we got is 3 ounces of chicken under the 2 fried eggs that are on top. Just heating up some tortillas on the pan. So I got three of those. They're just smaller tortillas, 100 calories each. So I am gonna get into that. I am honestly not even going to show you like my workstation. I just work from home, but a lot of the information that I have access to is confidential, like customers' information. So not even going to risk that or anything like that. So keep that pretty private. But nonetheless, I can assure you pretty much from 8 to noon, I will be sitting at my desk, going through a couple of different meetings, and then also helping some customers out throughout the day. But with that being said, gonna enjoy this food, and then I will catch you at lunch. We did our just morning fasted cardio. I just walk around the apartment building, which I will show you at lunch also, just to give you an idea. It's not super far, like 20 minutes of a very casual walk. It's just alrighty, a little afternoon now. Made it to lunch. Super simple with lunch. I'll flip it around. You've probably seen this multiple times if you watched previous videos, but 6 ounces of chicken, single serving of guac, like 110 calories or so, just from Sam's Club, and then also a cup of white rice in there. Throw on some just random seasoning and a little bit of salt, and then also just watching some videos on the side. Really good podcast on Fuad's channel if you've never seen it. Owner of Hostile, but nevertheless gonna enjoy that lunch, and then I just get some steps in at lunch because, as I've mentioned, I sit all day every day, so that aids in my digestion, and then also get some good healthy vitamin D. Another nice sunny day in Texas, which I am just blessed to be here and have that opportunity like each and every day to go out at lunch and just walk around, get some steps in. But nevertheless, also gonna have a meal before I get out of work. Probably I'll also show you that, but won't be anything crazy. Probably a cup of rice, 4 ounces of chicken. Super simple for pre-workout. Probably won't share a lot of workout footage, if any, today. I will share the workout though if you guys are interested, but gonna keep it super simple. Been a good day so far, no complaints, straightforward and whatnot. So just an average day in the life. And hopefully see some drone footage of the apartment complex so you can get an idea of what steps I have been taking. So 3 laps in the morning, 2 at lunch, and then we'll probably do 2 tonight also. So look forward to that. Nevertheless, I will catch you guys in the afternoon. Like 4:30, hour and a half before I go to the gym, just because I get out at 5. So just gonna heat this meal up and then eat it just casually throughout the rest of the workday. Nothing crazy going on. Like I mentioned, I have a push day coming up, but I'll share that video on screen. Hopefully you guys did see a little bit of drone footage and kind of got an idea of the layout of the apartment complex. Not like it's a really big deal or anything, but nevertheless, keep you informed. We'll go through macros at the end of the day too, I promise. But yeah, nothing crazy going on. Simple day, same food every day. Haven't tracked anything, and I know my macros will be on at the end of the day. So without further ado, gonna heat this up, get back to work, and then I will catch you after the gym. Solid push day in the books. Added a little bit of rear delt work too. You guys have been have seen actually that full workout with also my weights and whatnot on screen already, but no footage today. A lot of people in the gym, that being after work, prime time definitely. So didn't feel like filming, and honestly kind of awkward in the gym I'm at. Not very spacious by any means, but has the equipment I need, so that's the option we went with. So here it's post-workout. There's a scoop and a half of whey isolate, 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, serving and a half of just the Walmart brands, Honey Nut Cheerios essentially, with just under a cup of skim milk. And then for supplementation today, we got a frozen fish oil tablet, calcium, magnesium, and zinc, glucosamine with MSM, and then also just some general multivitamins. So just have that post-workout. Good time to remember, not a big deal when you take your vitamins throughout the day, or even your creatine monohydrate. Don't worry about it too much. Just make sure you're getting that 5 grams a day in. Always good. And yeah, for me, just easiest to do a post-workout, because it's when I actually remember to take the stuff. Otherwise, I often will forget that stuff. So without further ado, gonna enjoy this food, and then I will end up walking 2 more laps around the apartment complex. Nothing crazy, like 10-minute walk. Just good for digestion, as I mentioned earlier, and then also helps me get my steps up because I'm very sedentary during the day. We'll come back then. I'll probably do some posing actually, and we'll throw a little bit of clips in, depending on how we're looking, but nevertheless, you guys will see that in a bit. Alrighty, nice walk, got a shower in and whatnot now. It's been quite a while. I believe it's a little bit after 9, and honestly after this meal, the nightcap, I will crawl into bed. But just the meal is super simple: 3 ounces of chicken, 5 ounces of roasted potato, and then a serving of Kobe Jack cheese. And for the posing update, I'll play the video now in the background, or essentially I'll be talking in the background, I should say. But you'll see that on screen. Just going through some really basic quarter turns, so nothing special. You'll have to wait until that YouTube short video for those more flashy poses. But with that being said, really liking how the physique is coming along. The legs are actually losing a bit more fat than I was expecting, quicker, and then the upper body is holding a little bit, which is more than fine by me, because usually my legs are just complete watermelons and hold a ton of water and then also a ton of fat. So it's kind of a relief to see them lean out a little bit. But obviously in the quarter turns, as that midsection leans down and also the separation in the legs comes through, make some big changes there. I'll also throw up the macros on screen for the day, as this is the nightcap. Protein at 234 grams, carbohydrates at 240 grams, and then fat at 64 grams, so really solid day. Usually in this meal, I will just have roasted potatoes and then ground beef, but just out of ground beef at the moment. So unfortunately, had to pivot there and have some more basic chicken, and then threw in Kobe Jack cheese for a little bit of fat and just calcium and whatnot. Just good to have in general, some dairy in your diet. And then also one other change that I'll sometimes have in my diet, but otherwise very consistent. Pre-workout, sometimes I'll have some non-fat Greek yogurt and then some frozen fruit, just for some protein, and also a little bit of sugar and carbs for that pre-workout. But nonetheless, that is pretty much a full day in the life. Do this every day of the week. It's very standard for me at this point. Just going through this mini cut, and it's helping me stay on track with everything. Weight was at like 216.4, so nothing crazy. No big drops there, but usually that Friday leg session that I have tomorrow will take a couple of pounds off, so we'll see if that trend continues, or if I'll have to dig a bit deeper next week to stay on track. But without further ado, just want to say thank you if you made it this far in the video, and definitely leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already, to stay tuned for future content. And with that being said, you have a great rest of your day, no matter what time it is. But I am gonna eat this food and then crawl into bed.